So Monday Night Raw has come to a conclusion, and I would say it was a very bland show. It was boring. I didn't like this Raw. Yeah. So I'm Slodgeball, and this will be my Raw review, and also I'm gonna talk about my opinions about Christian losing the World Heavyweight Championship and how does that position his character in the coming weeks or months. So that will be at the end of the video. I'll talk about minor things that happened in the show tonight. You had a United States Championship match where Kofi Kingston fought Jack Swagger. Kofi Kingston got the win with a Trouble in Paradise after a distraction from King. Also, you had Karma interfere in another Divas match, this time attacking Eve Torres. So I do not know when she's going to make her actual debut in a match. Hopefully, maybe at Over the Limit. She might be in a match, maybe. But you have to be like on with what superstars she can, divas who she can face. Like, she has to be with talented divas like possibly Natalia, Beth Phoenix. Probably not Gail Kim, even though she is a pretty good diva. Maybe even Melina. So yeah. You also had Big Kane take on Mason Ryan again. This time, CM Punk accompanied Mason Ryan, and you had Big Show accompanying Kane. This ended in a disqualification again after Kane and the Big Show took it upon and attacked Mason Ryan, and Big Show knocking out CM Punk and just leaving him to die near the announcers table. This led to the other two members of Nexus to come out, and they just get dealt with anyway. As far as this goes, I'm thinking maybe Mason Ryan will get a small push into the mid-card championship division, if not into the world championship position. And as for CM Punk, I see him nothing. His road from here on is just going to go downhill. I don't know where his position stands in the WWE. Maybe he's going to get released. Maybe he wants to retire. So you've got Mason Ryan and CM Punk. CM Punk's going down and Mason Ryan's going up. That's how this stands in the WWE. You also had Alex Riley challenge John Cena to a match where Alex Riley just got the crap beaten out of him, and he was trying to impress The Miz after what happened last week. He practically made Miz, well, how do I put it, lose. After, what happened on Raw last week. Anyway, that's all the minor things. I probably forgot something, but who cares. Anyway, the first thing I want to talk about is the main event at Over the Limit has now been decided. You started off with Alberto Del Rio, Rey Mysterio, The Miz, and R-Truth arguing in the ring who should be the #1 contender at Over the Limit against John Cena. And then you had the Raw General Manager beep in and say, I'm going to make a triple threat match for the #1 contendership. Alberto Del Rio, Rey Mysterio, and The Miz. It was quite awkward because R-Truth was saying like, oh, it's going to be me, I'm going to be the third person, and he wasn't, and now he's on this rage again. Anyway, I'm going to talk about R-Truth a bit later on, about his heel turn. Anyway, so that got decided, and when the match started, it was quite good. I liked the match. You had a lot of fast pace going on, which was good, as the three superstars in the ring are quite athletic. Like, even Del Rio can be athletic when he's like being pushed to, as he was during this match, which was good. It ended up coming to a conclusion when Alex Riley came to interfere in the match, and Rey Mysterio does the 619 plus the splash double, and then goes to pin, and Alex Riley interferes, and then you have The Miz come in and get a roll up on Rey Mysterio 1, 2, 3. The Miz is the #1 contender for the WWE Championship against John Cena over the limit. Then John Cena comes out and announces the match is going to be an I Quit match. It is ironic because John Cena had an I Quit match for the WWE Championship last year and won against Batista. So I'm assuming that probably John Cena will retain. You know, WWE, they don't have John Cena have the championship for 3 weeks or 4 weeks, however long he'll have it for. Anyway, the next thing I want to talk about is the Michael Cole and Jerry the King Lawler feud. It is still going. It is murderous to just listen to, let alone watch on TV. Don't know what to say. You had Michael Cole come out to the ring and announce his retirement, and I'm like, yeah, there is no more of this feud. And then King, fuck off, has to blurt his mouth out and says, and I quote, if I challenge you to another match at Over the Limit, and if you win, I will personally put you into the Hall of Fame, and you can have my Hall of Fame ring. And Cole says no can do, and so King, and then Cole starts talking about how him and his mother had a good Mother's Day, and how Cole, if you didn't know, King's mother has passed away, and so this was basically just a punt to get at King, and King got furious, and then I tried to attack Cole, but he was in his coal mine. Then Jack Swagger interferes, and then after Jerry the King Lawler got Swagger distracted and Kingston won, you had King get into the go to where Cole in the coal mine, throws a chair in, and then there's like a little hole inside the coal mine, and he grabs Cole's tie and starts yanking at it, which forces Cole's head to keep hitting the glass, the glass plastic casing or walls. Who cares? It's plastic, not glass. And he was like, and then Swagger's like, that's it, Cole. That's it, King. You're fired. And then King's like, I didn't lay a hand on him. I touched his tie. So, and then Swagger ends up announcing the match on Cole's behalf. He announces the match at Over the Limit: Jerry the King Lawler versus Michael Cole. And if Cole wins, he gets the Hall of Fame status and Jerry's ring. Whatever. Next, I want to talk about R-Truth's heel turn. Now, this occurred a couple of weeks ago, and since then, he's been either hot, or he's just been, how do I put it, stupid. Like, it's not so much a heel turn, he's just gone, it's like an insanity turn. He's gone from just being like that normal dude that just dances down to the ring to this, like, insane human being. It's just attacking anything that comes to his presence. Like, after what happened, he was talking about like hospital beds and hospital food, like as John Morrison is in hospital after what the R-Truth did to him. And after he didn't get announced in the #1 contenders match, that made R-Truth furious. And then after you see him walking out of the stadium, and Scott Stanford comes to interview him and just gets furious with that, and then just he apparently walks out, but then comes back and attacks Rey Mysterio after the match. So I don't know where that's gonna lead with him. Yeah, as far as R-Truth heel turns goes, I would say it's just to the pass. I have liked what he's done, but this week has now pushed it down a little bit. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But believe me, this has been it's been an R-Truth heel turn for a success for him and his career. Like, he's getting pushed. He will be in the main event scene very soon, and he will probably be winning some championships. maybe in the coming year or maybe even months. Now I want to talk about Christian. Now, with him losing the World Heavyweight Championship at SmackDown, now there is a position where Christian can either keep his like normal status as a face and face Randy Orton and Randy Orton have a heel turn, or Christian can turn heel and probably get one of the biggest pushes in his career and what can be the success of his career and what makes him a true WWE superstar. Now, more than likely, Christian will be the number one contender to Randy Orton at Over the Limit unless the creative team want to be an asshole and scratch him out for a couple of weeks. But yeah, Christian is now, as I said, he's now in a position for the biggest push of his career. Hoping that he does get a push. Hopefully it doesn't involve him having a heel turn. Nah, who cares? Heel turn or no heel turn, I just want Christian to be successful in the WWE. It took him, how long was he in the WWE for? 13 years or something? Well, he had a couple of years break, obviously, but so 13 years has won his first world championship, other than the ECW crap, which I don't refer to anymore as it was axed. But yeah, that's as much as I have about Christian. Anyway, I've talked for way too long. So that's my Raw review. In summary, what do I think? Boring as hell. There were many things I did not like on the show. The only thing I liked was the main event triple threat match, and even that was okay. And then you had the other crap in between which I didn't like Cole and King and R-Truth's promos. Yeah, more than one promo, which bored me double times. Anyway, Sludgeball. See ya.